Okay, this is Lauren and Ace at the TLC Clinic, October 24th, 2015. I'm going to let it go through regular and then do a slow play review. The video on the left is morning, the video on the right is afternoon. Wrong lead, and then he swaps on the right. Sat better with rate, but we've got to work on your hands. You definitely went faster in the afternoon than in the morning, but Ace, after getting on him, I realized he absolutely has no rate whatsoever. So I'm going to go ahead and run both videos in slow motion now. So I'm going to go ahead and try to get them even up, and so they start at the same time. So I'm going to start you after your circle. And again, if you're going to go ahead and circle and he's not on the right lead, go ahead and ask him to circle again. It's always important in practice that you're able to get your leads from a straight line, okay? And you know, he might have been nervous, you might have been nervous, it was a long hot day. So now I'm going to go ahead and start them both in slow motion, and then we'll zoom in and take a look at things. So right here on this one in the morning, you actually have a pretty nice arc coming in. We're going to speed this one up. He was on the wrong lead there, but he swaps right there. So now he's on the correct lead. And for both of these, let me get where you can see the barrel. Your arc is pretty good. I actually like the afternoon. It's slightly smaller than the afternoon on the right is slightly smaller than in the morning, which is probably good because he still only had 1-2 strides of rate. But now here on the left, he had to take 3 strides, but it looks a little smoother, so he might actually like a little more arc. So if he ends up liking an extra foot of arc, let him have it, because when you see right here, he was going with more speed. I actually like how he's under himself better on first in the morning and with a little more speed in the afternoon. He's actually fighting your hands a little bit because he's not rating naturally. So both of you need to work on using your seats and your booties and rating. So I want you to do a lot of stopping and backing up, and I want you to do a lot of transitions from a fast walk to a slow walk, collected transitions on the rail like I showed you. Getting his vertical first is very important, and then picking up those shoulders, because as you can see, your body position, your shoulders are forward, and for him to rim these barrels, you're going to need to bring those shoulders back and sit on your bottom more. And I actually like how you're sitting, and you're sitting better here. You're softening your rib cage, and you're sitting on your seat bones better, and your shoulders are back a little bit more in the afternoon. He still gets by the barrel on both of them by quite a ways. We want to tighten that up a lot. So, but again, he's going faster in the afternoon than in the morning, but even going slow, he still doesn't have rate. And I felt that completely when I was on his back riding him. See, even when you sit and check him, his head is just way up in the air, and he has no vertical flexion whatsoever. So you said in competition you ride in a tie down, and I can see why, because he doesn't have any face control at all. So again, in the morning, you go way past the barrel with no rate whatsoever. But in the afternoon, I like here how, how you go ahead and, I'm going to let that speed up a bit. Sometimes it's hard to keep them both even. Okay, so watch the video on the right. 1-2 strides of rate. He still goes by a stride, but not near as bad as in the morning. So because he goes by, then you're spending the whole time trying to use your outside leg and get him to come back. So your homework, as you well know, is vertical face flexion. Look at there. That's really pretty. Let's speed this one up. Look at the difference in your riding. See how here you sitting straight up, And this one you start sitting down much sooner. So see the difference? But the only bad thing is because he doesn't give to your hand pressure, when you check him, his head just goes up in the air. So that's the first thing you're going to be working on, is getting him soft in the face. So you go by the barrel on, again, with no rate. But again, what I want you to do is continue on with getting away from the barrel pattern and really focus on doing like we did on the rail. If you have a pasture that you ride in, what I want you to do is just walk on an extended walk, and then do a, then do a collected walk, a collected walk, extended walk, collected walk, extended, and just keep alternating and give him the chance to break in the pole. And you may have to teach us how to walk first. Break in the pole, and then you're going to get him to where if he only gives 1 second, 1 inch in the beginning, that's fine. But you're going to build on that to the point where you can maybe go 2 pipe panels breaking in the pole, or 2 fence posts breaking in the pole. And then eventually I'd like to see where he can go around the entire arena once, breaking in the pole. And not just flexing his head down, but picking up his shoulders and shifting his weight to his hindquarters, and overall getting him collected. And then when he masters it at a walk, you're going to master it at a trot. Laterally, he felt good. Remember to change your body position. So if this is you, learn to tuck your, I'm terrible at drawing, but learn to tuck your seat bones under, okay, and soften in your ribs, and that will help you as well. And I want you to teach him to post trot and then sit jog, post trot, sit jog, and get him where he will rate, and do that all the way around your pasture. But those are the 2 things for homework you need to do. And when you sit and say whoa, I want him to stop like there's a cliff in front of him, and not to go past that cliff. So that's where you need to start, and then we'll check your progress. So thank you for coming to the clinic. Thank you for sponsoring the clinic, and such a wonderful award each rider got from you. Thank you.